Welcome to another tutorial. Today we start off in my survival world. Welcome. I guess this is the first time I show my survival world over here. Yeah, a project of I think half a year already, and today I want to tell you something about an AFK fish farm, and for that I can show you the best in my own survival world, and then I will make it in a testing world, a copy of it. So, and over here we have a small AFK fish farm, and funny, I showed you a creeper farm tutorial on my YouTube channel, and this is my creeper farm tutorial, and this was a small mountain in the beginning. So there is a creeper farm with a skeleton spawner inside as well, so a double farm. So if I will stand over here, you will hear the creepers and skeletons spawning. So over here is my AFK fish farm, because then I have the right distance that creepers will spawn and skeletons can spawn, and at the same time can do an AFK fish farm session. How does this work? You throw your fishing rod in the water, then this tripwire hook will detect the line, the door will open, and then you can point your cursor in the direction of this node block. This will make sure that your node block is changing his nodes, so you can hold your L2 button in that system, so it keeps on throwing the rod after you catch the fish. After you catch the fish, you see a hopper underneath there. That hopper will go down and then into your chest, or in my case into a kind of sorting system, and there's a hopper line going underneath here. Then there is a dropper shooting the items out into my sorting system. So right now I'm standing over here at this spot, aiming for the node block behind the door, and press L2. And what you are hearing is the node block, and see this fishing rod going on. And that was a catch. Right now that fish is going down in the system, and my rod is going fishing again. This is actually the easy system of an AFK fish farm. Then there is a trick with your controller. You can, if you have an elastic rope, you can place it over your L2 button. So it's actually, if you hold the L2 button, but you're AFK, so off keyboard, so off your controller, and you can keep it going on for a few hours. You can, I have at this moment mending on my rod, so my rod is every time repairing. I have lock of sea to unbreaking to lure, so it's a very good combination of a fishing rod, but I have also mending on my elytra, and because I have the elytra on my body, it will repair itself also. So it's a double repair system. You can only repair your tools if you have it in your hand. So this fishing rod is in my head, so I cannot repair my pickaxe, because on PlayStation you cannot put your pickaxe in the offhand, as you see over here. But if you have tools, let's say armor, on your body with mending, it will repair itself because you have it on your body. This is how it works, and let's go to my AFK, my testing world, to show you how to make an AFK fish farm. So what do we need for this build? You need a solid block. I use an iron block over here, a string, a tripwire hook, a node block, an hopper, multiple hoppers, and a chest. Or only hoppers if you immediately connect it to your sorting system. A redstone dust, an iron door. It needs to be an iron door because that works, it closes itself, and a normal door stays open. A water bucket and a stone slab. So when I start to build an AFK fish farm, you need to search for a place you can build it inside of the ground or on top of a layer. Over here I start on top so you can better see how it works. I have one center block over here. I place a hopper over there because this will be the item hopper. Right now it goes into here, and if I place so, this can be your chest, your hopper line, or your hopper or dropper dispenser that puts us in a transport line. From here we will build up our system, and I place some blocks around this. So over here we have the hopper. On top of this we will place some water source block, and then over here we place the iron door. Then we, behind that iron door, we need to place a node block, and we can seal this off. Then it's important that we place a tripwire hook, and a tripwire hook can only be placed on a wall side in the PlayStation edition. Over here, and then we place it like here. Over here we need to place a water block, so we will close this off. Then first I place the water source and then half slam, because then you can throw in your rod inside of the water. If you use a full block, it will block the system, so the tripwire hook can maybe not work perfectly. Then over here we place a redstone line to make sure the iron door will open. So we place a solid block, so this redstone line will power this block, and that block will then open the iron door. And I close this off like this. Then you need to spot where you can stand yourself, and that needs to be one block lower than the half lamp, so like this. So then you can exactly stand over here, throw your rod and fish. I will finish this off like this. Something like that. Okay, actually this is your AFK fish farm. If you want to close it with a roof, you need to make sure that the water source block is always a transparent block above it. So let's say glass. So if you place a roof, glass is over here. Well, we can make a roof. Then for the fishing farm to work, you need to have this block over here, so this one you can actually switch to a solid block. This is very important. Most of the time I use more glass. I like to have more light in my houses, but this is how it should work. I will show you with a fishing rod in a second. A quick change from my side. I removed the solid blocks on top of the node block. That's to make sure you hear the sound. If you know your AFK fish farm is working, you can block it again and you don't have the sound of the node block. So right now this is a working system. Let's wait for the first catch. And that was our first catch. And you see in my inventory there's no catch right now, but over here we have the raw caught. It's easy in your system. Then of course there's one thing you can adjust and change, and that is your rod, your fishing rod. There are a few options with enchantments. So if you ask me what should you do with your AFK fish farm, just use a normal fishing rod and then wait until it's broken and check your hopper or chest. Because you will find a lot of books and also find fishing rods in your system. So it's a very easy way to get mending books or different other enchantment books. If you have some enchantment books and a few good fishing rods, most of the fishing rods will have lure or luck of the sea. So that's a good beginning. And then you can use for longer AFK sessions the unbreaking book, preferably unbreaking 3, the maximum, will help you a lot with your longer AFK sessions. And even if you're way more advanced in finding books and you have your mending book, you can put mending on your fishing rod also. That combination will make sure that you catch more fish. With luck of the sea you will get more different books and different types of material. Mending will repair your fishing rod by catching fish. Because by catching fish you get more XP, and unbreaking will slow down the breaking process of the fishing rod. So this is all the information I got about the AFK fish farm. This is an AFK fish farm for the PlayStation 4 edition. This whole tutorial is for the PlayStation 4 edition. For Bedrock, this system is not working. On Java edition, this system can work, but not always. Check other tutorials for that. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much. Bye bye.